Greetings, friends! I have big news to share with you today. Direct payments of $1,800 from the federal government will be going out to eligible Social Security recipients in just a few days. Top lawmakers in Congress from both parties are demanding new action to fix Social Security and save monthly benefits. The administration has just released new details on a possible solution. My dear friends, please make sure that you watch until the end of this video for the complete details. Also, in 2 days, I will be announcing several more winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. My friends, please make sure that you enter these weekly giveaways by clicking and liking several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you watch and then comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways.
I too want to echo the comments of my colleagues that the SBA administrator would choose simply not to be here. It is insulting, it is embarrassing, and it is absurd. It is not insulting to this committee or to Congress. It is insulting to the American taxpayers, the families, the farmers, the small businesses who for 2.5 years struggled through a pandemic and an economic shutdown that was well beyond their capacity to manage. It's insulting to the people who pay every day their taxes to support an institution and a government meant to provide for their best interest. It is insulting that the administrator of the SBA doesn't think that the issue of monumental fraud for an agency its size is worthy of presenting before Congress. Now, I say this not simply as some member who just got here. I say this because for the last 12 years, I was a county executive in the state of New York. It was my job to stand in front of countless residents and businesses and explain to them why their government was shutting them down and what resources and support would be available to them. In fact, my county was among the first in the state to secure SBA loan capacity so that we could move effectively to support businesses. And we worked with the chambers of commerce and others to be sure that they had access to the resources they need. And for me, this is important because, like countless families across America, I too lost a loved one. My father lost his life to COVID in April of 2020. And in response to that loss, so many families like mine tried to muster up what we could to be of help to the people who lived on with great struggle. It is embarrassing, it is insulting, and it is absurd that the SBA wouldn't be represented here today despite adequate notice, and as importantly, that they wouldn't be a part of an effort to secure what has been lost. And so I worked hard to ensure with my colleagues both in Congress and in state government to ensure that assistance and rapid delivery of that assistance would be made available to small businesses. Never did we think there'd be so little, however, vetting and security procedures in place, especially since we knew early on that there were red flags and we were able to identify them. But the SBA failed to implement basic safeguards.
Each month, the Social Security Administration distributes various benefits. Monthly payments are sent to workers, retirees, and survivors, as well as to individuals with disabilities. The administration has already started sending out payments for this month. On the 3rd of each month, the SSA sends money to beneficiaries who began receiving their monthly payments before May 1997. The payments are sent via direct deposits to those who have provided a bank account or via regular mail, which may take more days to arrive. A new document from the federal government helps lay the groundwork for a likely plan to fix Social Security by filling the $20 trillion hole in its accounts. The report was produced by the Government Accountability Office in response to a request from Senator Bernie Sanders and Sheldon Whitehouse, but nowhere in the document does the Government Accountability Office suggest investing the $2 trillion Social Security Trust Fund back into the stock market. It is something every other pension plan in the United States and around the world does. According to experts, that simple move alone would have filled the $20 trillion hole and then some long ago. Other experts have suggested that Congress should smash the cap. That refers to the Social Security tax cap. It is a feature of the program since it was launched in the 1930s following the Great Depression. Essentially, any income over the earnings cap is not subject to the Social Security payroll tax, which is 6.2% for workers and an additional 6.2% for employers. In 2023, the tax cap stands at $160,200, which means any income above that amount is exempt from the payroll tax. And as a result, middle and lower income workers bear a much greater tax burden in funding Social Security than the 6% of Americans who earn above the threshold. Eliminating or lifting the tax cap could help stabilize Social Security's trust fund by providing more revenue to the program. A December 2022 analysis found that eliminating the cap for earnings over $250,000 would keep the trust fund solvent through the year 2046. Others oppose raising taxes on higher income Americans as the answer to fixing Social Security. Last year, the Republican Study Committee, which is a group of House conservatives, proposed lifting the retirement age for claiming Social Security to age 70. That would be up from today's full retirement age of 66 to 67 years old. Retirement is a goal that most Americans strive for, but sometimes the reality does not match what you would have imagined. You may find that you miss work and the sense of purpose it gave you, or your financial situation may change and you need to earn additional money to support your lifestyle. So returning to the workforce after retiring may make sense for some Americans. But does heading back to work mean giving up Social Security benefits? The answer depends on how old a person is and what their current benefits are. Age is the largest determining factor for how Social Security benefits would be altered should a retiree return to work. Depending on where someone falls in regards to full retirement age, benefits may be withheld or even adjusted. The earliest a person can start receiving Social Security retirement benefits is age 62, but that doesn't mean they are considered to be at full retirement age. Full retirement age is 66 for individuals born between 1943 and 1954. Full retirement age is 67 for those born in 1960 or later. Those younger than full retirement age, for the entire year they return to work while still receiving benefits, have $1 deducted for every $2 earned above the annual income limit. So for 2023, the annual limit is $21,240. For those working during the year they reach full retirement age, the deductions are slightly less. The SSA will deduct $1 for every $3 earned above an earnings limit of $56,520. The administration adds that only earnings before the month of reaching full retirement age are counted towards the threshold. Well, my beautiful and most magnificent friends, that is the end of my daily stimulus update video for today. My dearest friends, in 2 days, I will be announcing more winners for the Walmart gift card giveaway. Please make sure, friends, that you enter the giveaways by clicking and liking several of my videos, and then comment below the keyword of each video that you watch. The more videos that you comment on, friends, the greater your chances of winning the giveaways. Thank you and have a wonderful and very blessed week.